iHeart, get ready. Fantasy football is here. Welcome to the Scout Fantasy Show. ScoutFantasy.com is home to the Fantasy Football World Championships and the best players in the world. Real money winners giving their secrets to help you win. Now exclusively on iHeart. This is the Scout Fantasy Show with your host, the one, the only, Dr. Roto.
It's Dr. Roto. Get out the insurance cards. Get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. It is Mock Draft Friday. I am here. I am at the Mock Draft World Championship. Now, I know you know what I like doing here. I like taking these picks. I like doing these drafts because I like to see each week if my mind has changed at all going with certain players at certain positions. So, last week, how did I feel? This week, Jeremy Maclin, new address. Eric Decker, looking for a new address. I don't know, Andrew Luck, not healthy. T.Y. Hilton, not healthy. Adrian Peterson, looks good for him right now. Do you see what I'm saying? Dalvin Cook, Mike Zimmer is loving this guy. So every week I want to see how my thoughts change. So I'm doing this right here. I've got the third pick in this draft. David Johnson goes 1. Lev Bell goes 2. How do I not go Ezekiel Elliott 3? I think I got to be crazy. So my other choices obviously are Antonio Brown, Odell Beckham Jr., Roto, and Julio Jones, Roto. 2 Roto children. I would never take Beckham here. I wouldn't. My other choice would be Antonio Brown, but I'm slightly down on Ben Roethlisberger here, so it's not really a choice for me. I'm going to take Zeke, who just was the biggest beast ever, and I'm going to go with him. All right, so here I am. Ezekiel Elliott is my guy. I am now picking in the second round, and I'm feeling very fortunate. Very fortunate right here. So at quarterback, I could take Aaron Rodgers, but I'm going to pass on QB. I can't believe Jay Ajayi is here for me. I'm very intrigued. Doug Baldwin is here. I really want to take Doug Baldwin. Gronk is on the board. I'm not taking him. I'm hoping Gronk goes before my next pick. I'm going to try something here and see what if I go with 2 running backs. I know people don't do that. I know people don't love this move, but I want to see how it plays out. And the beautiful thing about this is the Mock Draft World Championship. I can mock this and see if I like it. So I'm going to take Ajayi here. Boom, I've got Zeke and Ajayi, and now I'm in round 3. So who went after me? Christian McCaffrey, Amari Cooper, Doug Baldwin, which I figured, and Demaryius Thomas. So let me start again. There's 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 receivers, a tight end and a flex, a kicker and a defense, and 6 bench spots. In my 6 bench spots, I like to have 2 running backs, 2 receivers, a tight end, and a quarterback. I don't need a backup kicker. I don't need a backup defense. Okay? So here's the problem with where I'm picking. I will never see certain guys again. If I don't take Travis Kelce here, not that I would, I know he's not making it back to me. If I don't take Aaron Rodgers here, I don't think he's making it back to me. So could I take a quarterback? I could, but I'm not going to. Not going to happen. Running back, Leonard Fournette and Crowell and Lynch are there. I like them, but I already have my 2 running backs. I got to wait. Tight end, Gronk and Kelce are there. I really do like them, but I think I have to go receiver. And I'm looking at Brandon Cooks, Roto, Allen Robinson, Jarvis Landry. I think Brandon Cooks is too good to pass up. What I'm liking about Cooks this year, he is that speed receiver that Tom Brady hasn't had since Randy Moss. I like that fact, and I think he can be dominant in that offense. Maybe he doesn't get 85 receptions. Maybe he gets 75 for 1,200 yards. I will take Brandon Cooks, Roto. Boom, it's done. All right, here we are now. Round 4. Like I said, Travis Kelce certainly went. Gronk went. Sammy Watkins went. Jarvis Landry, Roto went. Crowell went. Fournette went. Terrell Pryor went. So here, I could take Aaron Rodgers. I don't think I'm taking him here. I'll tell you that right now. I could take Marshawn Lynch, who I'm intrigued by, but I got to say no. Golden Tate, Michael Crabtree, but I got a guy here. I got a guy I'm going to take. He's on fleek. His name is Tyreek, and I'm going to put him on my team because Tyreek Hill is a difference maker. Boom. Done. Done. So now here I am after round 4. Ezekiel Elliott, Jay Ajayi, Brandon Cooks Roto, Tyreek Hill. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Now, this is a very tough pick in the 5th round. And here's why. Once again, I'm going to pass on quarterback. Yes, I'm going to pass on Brady. Yes, I'm going to pass on Breeze. I know they're good, but I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass on running back because I'm in that Ingram, Bilal Powell, Ty Montgomery, blah, blah, blah. I really don't love it. I'm faced with 2 choices here, and I'm torn. I am torn. Choice 1 is round 5 is what I call the Greg Olsen round. This is the round where Greg Olsen is staring me in the face almost all the time, and he's going to go somewhere between 5.1 and 5.7. But there's a guy out there who I like even more. So there's Michael Crabtree. He's fine. There's Dante Moncrief. He's good. There's Emmanuel Sanders. But I like me some Jamison Crowder. I think this guy catches 100 balls in this offense. I'm loving him. I'm taking famous Jameis right here. Jamison Crowder, 5th round pick. So what I love about what I'm doing here is I'm starting out with an offense that I really like where I'm going with this. Elliott, Ajayi, Cooks, Hill, Crowder. I'm excited here. It's now round 6. Okay. Quarterback? Yeah, I'll wait. I think I'm going to take quarterback with my next pick if I don't get screwed here. Tevin Coleman, I like him. Dalvin Cook, I like him. I think I'm going to pass. I really want another receiver here, and Willie Snead is calling my name. He's saying, Dr. Roto, you know how good I am. Ted Ginn really sucks. Please take me. Okay, Willie. Boom. You're on the Roto Visionary roster. Done. Done. All right. Not happy, though, because the quarterback I wanted isn't there for me. So, Kirk Cousins got picked. I would have taken Cousins in round 7, but now I'm a little screwed here. So, let's see where I am. Quarterbacks, Russell Wilson, not happening. Cam Newton, definitely not happening. Ben Roethlisberger, doubt it's happening. Think I'm going to wait there. Do I want to back up running back? Adrian Peterson, Paul Perkins, Dalvin Cook. I'm interested. Martavis Bryant, Kelvin Benjamin. Man, that's good value on Bryant and Benjamin. Really good value on those guys. Then there's Tyler Eifert, Jimmy Graham. I'm going to wait another round on tight end. I think I'm looking at a running back here. I'm going to go Dalvin Cook because that's really big upside. So it's done. It's taken. It's in the books. All right. Round 8. So here's my team. Zeke, Ajayi, Brandon Cooks, Tyreek Hill, Jamison Crowder, Willie Snead, Dalvin Cook. I kind of need a tight end here, I think. And there's one guy I really like. I like Hunter Henry, and he's staring at me. I can't pass him up, I don't think. Yes, there's quarterbacks, but I'll get one in the next round. I'll take Hunter Henry here. I'm done. All right. No quarterbacks went in that next pick. Adrian Peterson is gone, but I can live without that. So my quarterbacks are Mariota, Carr, Prescott, Phillip Rivers, Eli, Andy Dalton. This is a tough pick here. I can't not come out. But let me wait. I see something. At running back, I see a guy. I got a guy. His name is Derrick Henry. And I see another guy. Samache, our guy. P. Ryan. Oh my God, he's there. I love them both. You know I got to take our guy. Why? Because he's Scout Fantasy's guy. Boom! He's on my team. I can't believe I passed on a quarterback, but I can't not go with our guy. And I still got lucky because there's quarterbacks on the board. I still haven't taken one here. Mariota, Rivers, Manning, Dalton. I will go with Phillip Rivers here. Boom. I'll take it. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to get another quarterback, I think. Or can I wait around? Ooh, this is tough. I took Rivers, but I don't love Rivers. But I see Adam Thielen staring at me. He's saying, Dr. Roto, I'm too good to leave on the bench. Boom, I'm taking it, Adam Thielen. It's done. Oh, yes. How lucky was I? How lucky was I? My guy is there as my backup quarterback. I wrote about him today on scoutfantasy.com. So I'm going to ask you this. First of all, Ajayi, Devontae Parker, Jarvis Landry, Julius Thomas all have one thing in common. They got Ryan Tannehill. I think Tannehill's very underrated this year. I'm going to take him as my backup quarterback to cover myself, and I do so. So I need a defense, a kicker, and I need a quarterback and a tight end. I'm going to shock people here, and I'm going to take a defense and a kicker, right? I'm going to take a defense here for sure. I'm going to take the Texans, because if they were good without J.J. Watt, imagine how good they will be with J.J. Watt. I still like some guys here. I'm going to take a kicker just because I think Justin Tucker's a difference maker. I'm going to go a round or two early and get him. So I still need a wide receiver. I still need a tight end. I get it. Kenny Stills is on the board, right? I like him. Marquise Lee is on the board. I like him. I'm going to draft Marquise Lee. I think there's Tyler Lockett, Tavon Austin, Josh Doxson, who I like. Man, I do like Josh Doxson. Oh, but I think I'm going to go Marquise Lee. I haven't put him on any teams. And with my last pick, I get a tight end. There's, let's see, Zach Miller, no. Jesse James, maybe. Jared Cook, maybe. Evan Engram, Vance McDonald. How about Jared Cook? Let's see what he could do for me. Boom, I'm done. So here's my team. Rivers and Tannehill. It's a weakness, but it's best ball. Elliott, Ajayi, Cook, P. Ryan. Cooks, Hill, Crowder, Snead, Thielen, Marquise Lee, Hunter Henry, Jared Cook, Tucker, and the Ravens. Rate my team, please. Yeah, they don't love it. They love my bench. Don't love my starters. Think I'm going to be in the middle of this pack. I think if I can get good quarterback play, I'll be better than people think I am. But what I love about this is that, look, it's a risk. I took some risky receivers in this team. I took a lot of risk with this team. Would I take this team in Vegas? Maybe. Maybe. I like the upside in this team. Sometimes you're looking at upside, and with Crowder and Tyreek Hill, is that perfect? No, nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. I have to take chances. So I remember this story clearly. It was 2 years ago. We're in Vegas, and I'm drafting a team with my friends Kick and George. And when the draft is over, Scott Atkins comes over and he looks at the team and he goes, I want a piece of that team. I want a piece of that team, he says. And sure enough, that team finished second overall after the regular season. Number 2 overall. What did Scott see? He saw a team with upside. Cook, P. Ryan, Crowder, Hill, Snead, Hunter Henry. These are guys with upside. These are guys who may not do what I want today, but tomorrow they might be really good. So I'm not afraid to take risks and chances because I don't want the boring guy. I want the guy who could blow up and be amazing. Could Tyreek Hill be a difference maker? Could Brandon Cooks Roto be a difference maker? Could Crowder be a difference maker? You better believe it. These are guys who are awesome. Now, the thing is, though, could they be awesome on the same week? Not necessarily. Cooks is not going to have a dominant week every week, but I bet you there'll be 6 weeks where he will be great. 6 weeks where he will be great. That's what I'm looking for. Right? We're on the road to the Fantasy Football World Championship. And there's a lot of ways to get to this fantasy championship. A lot of ways to win the $150,000. Is it with good quarterbacks? Is it waiting? Is it getting good running backs? Retrospectively, should I have taken a good receiver there or should I have taken a giant? That was a risk going with 2 running backs. I assumed the risk at that moment by passing on Doug Baldwin. I know what I did. It was a risk. But it was a risk I'm willing to make today in June, right? It may not be a risk I'm willing to do in September in Las Vegas at the Palms Hotel. But that's what the beauty is of fantasy football. We assume different risks at different times and see if they pay off. And that's what this was about. How is this going to pay off? Should I have taken Tucker or should I have gone for another wideout and waited for a kicker in the last round and taken Will Lutz? I don't know. It's how I felt today. That's why I love the Mock Draft World Championship. It's free to play and $2,500 if I win. Look, maybe I was right today. Maybe I was wrong. We'll find out. I like experimenting, and the best way to do that is the Mock Draft World Championship. How do you find it? You go to scoutfantasy.com, go where it says play, look underneath, click where it says mock, boom, you're mocking in seconds. I also want you to go to play FFWC right now and go to our draft lobby. When you get there, see what's available. Sign up for a draft. Best payouts in the industry. Best customer service in the industry. Best draft room in the industry. Be part of what we're doing at Scout Fantasy. All right, guys, this is Dr. Roto saying, time now to put away the insurance cards, put away the copay. The office is closed, my friends. Wishing you all a wonderful weekend. We are back next week with ways to help you win a fantasy championship. Have a great one. Be well and take care.
Thanks for listening to the Scout Fantasy Show. There's never been a better time to join the Scout Army. Visit scoutfantasy.com. Use the promo ROTO for 2 months free. And don't forget, fantasy players, please thumbs up the podcast on the iHeart app. See you next time. Go Scouts!